about this that I haven't really talked about a whole lot, but maybe just a little bit here and there is, you know, I went into that session that day feeling a little bit, I don't know, I just, there are moments where I felt like an outsider in the music industry. You know, I was having that very honest conversation with you guys, and we started on a song idea. And I remember you, Davis, being like, we can't write something so specific to you because you're going to just end up alienating people. And I was like, okay, you're right. And you brought up the title of Kiss on the Cheek. You posed it as sort of like the Judas thing, how it's a kiss on the cheek is almost like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
And it was your thought to go, let's disguise this as a love song, like an unrequited love song.
Right.
But you'll know what it means to you.
That was like our specific conversation that day, is like, we have to write this open enough that people can find their story in it.
I totally was right there with you on just like how to capture like being an outsider, because it's such a frustrating place to sit. And I think that all three of us in our own lane were feeling that way. To let everybody in to that story that day, like, we can't talk about the music industry because that's just not sexy. That's not like something that like people want to hear about, you
right.
know? I think we all did a really cool job of like letting it feel like it's just unrequited love, which stings the most. You know, like you might get a kiss on the cheek from a friend, but never a lover. It's like, oh, well, gosh, like we've all had relationships where we're not the lover, we're just the friend. And the feeling of that hurts so much. I feel like this song, yeah, landed in a really cool spot.
It just captures the mood perfectly, because I can think of plenty of times where I've been, you know, friend zoned in my younger years before I was married. And, you know, that stings. What I'm really proud of, that I really love, is the fact that you can now, knowing what the true story is behind the song, you can listen to it from both perspectives and it still applies. That's where I'm like, ooh, that feels really clever and really like dialed into something that I've never been able to accomplish before, and couldn't have done that without the both of you. Even just the title of Kiss on the Cheek is so unconventional, you know, to say, but all I ever get is a kiss on the cheek. That's like next level for me. I think what I love about this song too is the bridge that comes in again at the end of the song, and how that feels like a secondary chorus. Waiting on the outside. Yeah, that part. When we wrote that, I was like, this song has to be on this record. Like, I knew that immediately.
You can write songs that mean something to you that's different than the way that somebody else interprets it. Right. And that is such an amazing thing about songwriting. And so to me there, I like with this song, it makes me so happy to listen to, knowing that we took the road less traveled on the idea, and I think we're better for it.